Night, thank you. All right, hold on, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Tom Feebig. I don't know of any of you anymore, but I've enjoyed seeing you and having dinner with you, and I hope the rest of your lives go as well as I expect my life to go. Cheers.
Judy Kester. I was a child adolescent psychologist. And in my later part of my career, I worked mostly with teenagers with drug and alcohol problems. And happy 50th to everybody. Well, some of my friends and I were talking about Olive Davenport, and she was an English teacher, and if anybody in her class acted up, she would say, "Heads will roll and there will be blood gushing down the stairways." So I don't know if that's a role model or not, but it's something that's memorable.
Hi, Ron Gallagher. We live at south of town, south of Oshkosh. Been married for almost 50 years. Worked for Rockwell for 32.4 years. I retired in 1994. Been working ever since.
You married somebody from high school?
Yep, she was a grade behind me in high school, and we just had to get together.
Carla Kraus, and I think one of my best memories, and I just talked to Fred Leist, and it's a lot of our best memories, was Fred Leist in being in choir, and what an inspiration he was, and how many friends we made, and we just enjoyed so much of high school because of Fred Leist. And a lot of other memories of school, and I'm just so glad that at that time we had a big class, over 500 kids in our class, and I'm so glad that we got to enjoy that, because later the school split in Oshkosh and we wouldn't have had all that, but we did have that. It was wonderful.
Go ahead.
My name is Wayne Meyer, and I worked at Oshkosh Truck for 35 years.
I'm Dave Hitchcock. I was a barber for 40-some years. Now I live in Elroy, Wisconsin, which is down by the Dells. Been retired a few years, and I enjoy my retirement time. So the only reason I graduated at all was because I told them if they didn't graduate me, I would come back next year. So then they sent me home.
My name is Mary Ann Kellerman.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
My name is Mary Lynn Rowley.
Tell us about your group then.
We had a group that was kind of eclectic, I would say. We had cheerleaders. We had people that were in the intellectuals. What would you say?
And a few nerds in there,
a few
too.
nerds,
I guess,
yeah.
for all men.
Right. Just a lot of fun. Do you remember those Friday night
rec dances?
And also the potlucks before the football games.
Before the football games.
We used to have potlucks before the football games all fall.
In the high school? Or?
No, at various homes. We would choose the home, and somebody would give their home, open their home, and everybody would bring a hot dish to pass. Yeah.
And what else? Do you have other memories?
Hi, I'm Diane Kurtzheim Miller. I think my fondest memory of high school was a cappella choir our senior year, and singing for Mr. Leist was just a pleasure every day. And we had a lot of good friends and a lot of good fun.
I'm Gretchen Gears Bradley. I would have to agree with Diane. We talked about the fact that a cappella choir and all of our music experience was one of our fondest memories, and we had a great group of girls that were good friends.
We did, and we're still friends today.
Yeah, only a few blocks from each other when we were growing up and going to school.
What's your main name?
My name was Connie Whites. Sandy Waglin.
I'm Sandy Greeno. Waglin.
Norman, you're talking.
Norm Luft.
Okay, what memories were you sharing?
Just the fact that we were grade school playground and everything, and remembering things like our driver's ed class in high school. We were in the same car.
We learned on the same time, same teacher, right in the same car in 1958.
So he's got the memory.
Yeah, we all lived just around the corner from each other. We all lived around the corner from each other when we were like 5.
It was good.
So we go way back. A lot of us do, yeah.
You know, and you can pass each other on the street now, and you know, you just don't even know each other. But one little trigger like he said, with the driver's ed thing. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. So many of us are from Merrill High School or Merrill Junior High
in South
that
Park.
It's really cool to see everybody just from way back. So that's many years. Well, Connie and I have been friends for, oh my God, we go way back.
Yes, we do. We were in second grade together at South Park School.
Yeah.
There was only a few of us that got to drive a straight stick. And the theory was on that, if you could drive a straight stick or standard transmission, you could drive any car.
Yes.
Anybody could drive it automatic.
Yes.
But that was the advantage of, in those days, of a standard transmission.
Well, my name is Susie Paulson Cosmer, and my husband and I are going to be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary next month. And we have quite a family. We have 3 daughters, 6 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. And so it's been a real great time. And we enjoy camping and traveling a little bit, but most of all we enjoy fishing. So I like catching a lot of fish. And I have great memories of high school because I was with a great bunch of girls and we had good times. And so it was really one of our best years. So I enjoyed it a lot.
What did you do on weekends with your friends? Remember?
On the weekends, well, a lot of times we went down to Fond du Lac to watch the rumbles that were going on. And we used to go to a place called The Hole, and that was in Oshkosh, and it was just a hangout for kids. And the 400s used to sit on one side of the room, and the grubby people sat on the other side of the room, and we'd get up and dance during lunch hour. We'd go there for lunch. And so we just had a really good time.
My maiden name was Holdren, Holdren, almost like Holmgren.
Almost. You got a street named after you. Almost, huh? What did you do after high school? Did you work at all, or have family, or?
I worked for a while until I had my kids, and then I stayed home and brought them up.
Good.
Very successfully, actually.
How many kids did you have?
2.
And where are you living now?
Not too far from here on Oregon Street.
Wonderful.
My name is Jim Berger. After I graduated from Oshkosh High School, I got my bachelor's and master's at UW Oshkosh, and I taught English at Ripon High School for 35 years. I've been retired for 11. And I fondly remember my years at Oshkosh High School, especially Mr. Fred Leist, who's sitting out there, and the greatest teacher of all times and my biggest influence, Leon Fenzel, who died about 10 years ago.
Wow. Was he an English teacher? Or
No, she was a Latin teacher. And
is that what inspired you?
Yes.
Tell us that.
Because she taught me that I was worth something, to tell you the truth. I came from the wrong side of the tracks, and she showed me that I had talent and I had a brain, and taught me into being a teacher. So I owe just about everything to that woman.
Well, it sure is nice to be here with all these wonderful people. All kids that I had in school. I still think of them as kids. And it's wonderful that you invited me. I've had a ball. I have so many wonderful memories of the years that we were together in high school. Well, your singing was okay, but we need a rehearsal or two. I'll call one and let you know.
Okay. Hi, I'm Barbara Nichols. I live in California. I moved there when I was 22, and I come home often for reunions. I'm a nurse, and hi, Karen. And I love to travel, and that's it. And I'm happy to be here. And George is my friend. So that's it.
What about a high school memory?
Just good. I don't know. I just had good memories of everything in Oshkosh. It was a great place to grow up.